In the city car segment, you're spoiled for choice, but if you pay more, do you get more?
The new Suzuki Baleno is affordable and well equipped, likewise the Skoda Fabia. They both get 6 airbags, automatic transmissions and the latest smartphone connectivity systems.
But then you've got the Peugeot.
This one is an up-spec GT line model and it costs about $5,000 more, sporting primo extras inside and out.
Let's start off with the glove box, probably the worst glove box I've ever seen. Too narrow. There's 2 cup holders here. They're not too bad, big enough for a coffee. You've got a small area here for a mobile phone. Like the others, USB, auxiliary and 12 volt. Where it falls down is the door pockets. There's no separation for a bottle holder. That's a bit disappointing. Incidental storage is crucial for any urban driver, and the Skoda does a great job of this. It starts with the deep bottle holders in the door pockets here, and there's even a little bin. None of the other cars have this. There's 2 cup holders. Like all cars, it's got auxiliary, USB and 12 volt plugs. A small area here for your phone, and my favorite, these little pockets here. The Suzuki sits between the Peugeot and the Skoda in terms of incidental storage, starting with this little box here. It's a bit deeper, but not as long as the others. The door pockets are excellent. Cup holders here are weird, but there's lots of room, so that's good. You've got the USB, the auxiliary input, the 12 volt. Overall, not a bad showing from Suzuki. How much stuff can you fit in the boots of these cars? Well, the Peugeot and the Fabia have around 300 litres. The Baleno claims to have 355. Let's see how they go with this large suitcase. Oh, it fits, but you've got this partition for a shopping bag gets in the way, and the big Baleno. All right, that's a lot deeper.
But in the hustle bustle of city traffic, the result is different. The Skoda has the most refined driveline of the lot. The engine is an absolute charmer, smooth, quiet and plenty of pep when you really need to get on it.
The car's upright slab-sided design may not look that great, but it pays dividends in terms of visibility. Being able to see everything around you very clearly is a good thing when you're driving around the city.
The Skoda is also the quietest car on test, with road and wind noise kept to a minimum. Alternatively, in the Baleno, visibility is not quite as good as the Skoda, but it's still effortless to drive.
The main reason for this is the great little 1 litre 3-cylinder turbo engine. Okay, it's probably the coarsest of the bunch and the least refined, but when you put the pedal in, it gets up and goes.
It's got a 6-speed automatic transmission that isn't as decisive in choosing gears. It takes a little longer, and it doesn't quite have the same levels of refinement as its European rivals.
But on the plus side, it's got steering wheel paddle shifters, which the others don't have, which gives you a bit more control over engine revs. Compared to the other two, this one has the smallest rear windscreen, so rearward vision ain't great.
But the Peugeot's compact turbo engine is responsive, if a little noisier than the Skoda, but it doesn't have steering wheel paddle shifters like the Suzuki, which I kind of miss, especially when you consider the Peugeot has a sportier feel. All vehicles have Apple CarPlay compatibility, which is great. Just plug in your iPhone and it's go time.
It may be $5,000 more than the other two, but in the Peugeot you can see where that money's gone.
Where the Skoda and the Suzuki feature low-grade plastics throughout, dull cloth seats and feel built to a price, the Peugeot gets red-stitched leather-lined seats, a gorgeous dashboard design and a sporty steering wheel. So, pay more, get more? To a point, certainly, and although the Peugeot is the nicest vehicle to sit in, it's not the winner of this test. The Skoda is a car to suit enthusiasts. It's fleet and it's fun, but we prefer the value, comfort and roominess of the Suzuki.